is going on today? Today is the day that we talk about DC Horror Presents. I am Dope, your idiot leader, and this is Dope Comics on my Dope channel. What can I say today? Every once in a while, a blind squirrel gets a nut. I don't want to be negative. Every once in a while, you know, you search and you find that needle in a haystack, and today we found it with DC Horror Presents. It's badass, man. Badass is what I've been waiting for. Golly, this is a good book right here. This is DC Horror Presents. You have to shift through a lot of shit, you know. It's like eating a damn salad and all you're looking for is the bacon bits in it. You got to shift through some shit to find what you're looking for. And some days it all pays off, and the day it paid off. This is the book I've been waiting on. Let me tell you, the first story, it is wrote by some dude named David Shashamanahan, which I can't say his name. I just butchered his name. But you know what? It's the guy that plays Polka Dot Man. He writes comic books too. He plays Polka Dot Man in the Suicide Squad. And that book right there is a hit. Just the first story though. Anyway, this book, DC Presents, first story, simple, gory, to the point, no politics, exactly what I need in my life. We all need it in our life. Read this book. Let me tell you something. Starts out at the dollhouse. The dollhouse. Here's this girl right here. She's daddy's little girl. She's coming home with the groceries. She walks in. She's looking for her husband. She says, I found that fig spread you've been looking for up there at the Whole Foods. She's like, where are you at, baby? I can't find you nowhere. She goes out on their deck, porch, whatever you want to call it, on their skyscraper. And it had me right here when I said, no. And you look down here and it starts with the brutality on page 3. Page 3. You see that? That dude's jaw fell off. Why? Because he hit the pavement. And when you fall off of a skyscraper that's at least 10 stories tall, 10 feet a story, that's over 100 feet. The pavement's going to win. The pavement is going to win. And the dude has got he's dead. He's deader than a doornail. He's so dead. He is dead. He's laying out here dead on the road. She's saying, no. The ambulance department shows up. She's frantic and she's freaking out. Her man is dead and she just bought him some fig spread from Whole Foods. They're trying to hold her, keep her back. Her husband just committed suicide. He says, baby, I need you to come down for some questioning. Turns his back for half a second and she's gone. I guess not. They get in the ambulance, and about that time, right through the window, wapow, she was on top of the ambulance. Jumps in the ambulance. Holds this dude hostage while the other guy drives. Take my ass to my daddy's house. Yeah, my daddy's house. The old doll maker. Daddy's got money. That's why she's living in that condo in the city like the Jeffersons. Anyway, she gets the ambulance driver to help her take the dead body of her boyfriend to her dad's house. And right when they get to the door, more brutality. She takes that sledgehammer and hits that damn ambulance driver in the face. Wapow. Dead. So now, at Daddy's doorstep, she's got her ex-boyfriend, her husband, and a dead ambulance driver. So what is going to happen now? Dad, the doll maker, opens up the door. And of course, like all dads, they'll do anything for their daughter. She just killed 2 men, but Daddy don't care. Daddy knows she's an angel. So she wants her boyfriend brought back to life. So they take the parts from the other dude, just like Frankenstein, and the doll maker goes to work doing what he does. And the next thing you know, her boyfriend is back complete, but he is asleep. And she tells Daddy, we don't need to wake him just yet. I'd like to bring him into a room by ourselves because, he's sensitive. He's sensitive like most Americans. He gets his feelings hurt and unsubscribes to stuff on YouTube. He don't like other people's opinions. So anyway, They wheeled him to a room by himself, and she's watching him sleep. And about the time he wakes up, and he's like, oh gosh, no! I tried to kill myself to get away from you. What the hell? You brought me back. Oh no! And she says, bitch, you can't escape me. You'll die when I want you to die. And slams a hammer in his face. Sledgehammer to the face. Now he's dead. Now he's dead. That's how you tell a story. You don't die on your time. You die on her time. She decides when you die. You don't break up with her. Simple storytelling, bro. No politics. That's all we want. A little gore. I love gore, but I don't like gory. And the difference is gore when it's called for in the story. Don't try to gore me out in a book. I'm not into gourmet. Don't try to gore me out. But if the story calls for it, that's when you use the gore. And that's what old Polka Dot Man did. He used the gore when he needed to use the gore. And for that, I'm going to give this book a nice CGC 8.5. I loved it. Second story, Wonder Woman sucked donkey ass. But the first story I liked a lot. So that's the way you do it. And that's why I read comics. Good job, DC. And until the next time, read your comics.